you know, it's so conclusive. If you sit WASI and you don't pass, it's almost as though it were a life sentence of sorts. So people would do anything to pass the exam, which is also causing this sore of exam leakages and all these things to fester.
Yes. That is, society demands too much from the young person. To succeed, you must get paper qualification. I succeeded with O-level. You need maybe a doctorate degree. To be
Are we too focused on paper?
Yeah, we are too focused on paper. And today, what is education? Is it paper qualification? Or someone like me who can farm, who can fish, who can build, can do virtually anything. That means education at its best, not paper qualification. That's what we're asking for. So we are putting pressure on the young people to acquire paper qualification, and whatever they need to do to acquire that, they will do it, if it means going to. And the teachers too, whoever the exam, who leak these things to them, I don't know. So we have a social problem that will require a lot of effort to correct it. The children who are coming up, today a child meets you and asks for money. I couldn't believe it. That nothing that going through, you know where I live, near Socrates School. There's a traffic light there. So a young girl, little girl, carrying a baby, little girl. It was not her child. The mother is sitting under the tree somewhere, asking them to go and beg. Now this makes me sick. Ghana
see a lot of that.
A lot of that. But Ghana shouldn't go begging. I live in India for a year. I went through India everywhere. We are worse off than what India was when I was there today, begging everybody. Begging everywhere. So these values we are showing. We are showing that because we were not properly grounded on the values of life, the real values. If you drive a Land Cruiser, I don't like driving any new car, even if I will never drive it.
And I know what sort of cars you have, though you could afford much bigger ones. And it goes back to how simple you are. But, you know, there was a time when I was asking myself, if you pick an American, maybe you could say they stand for this. If you pick a Chinese, you could say this is what they stand for. When you pick the Ghanaian, what does the Ghanaian stand for? Very briefly, what do you think?
It stands for
do we stand for anything?
No, for nothing. They don't know who he is. You know, when you met a Ghanaian abroad, 1961, he was a Ghanaian. First of all, the way he dressed. Come always wore kente, whatever he wore kente, to show the African personality. Not only in Ghana, but outside Ghana. Your food you eat is Ghanaian food. Today, if you go to any of the supermarkets there, everything is important. That makes me sick. A nation, look at the weather today. You can grow anything, and yet we import everything. What the hell is happening to our mentality? We don't behave like Africans. We don't behave like Ghanaians, because we are enthused by Chinese food, by Indian food. We don't even know how to make our boy in Ghana here. Anything Ghanaian, we don't know how to do it. My son has a wife who is British. If we see her eating kenke, you'll love it. You know, we should love our culture. Be proud to be African. Be proud to be Ghanaians. You try to be like white people. I'm wearing this the way I was brought. You can't be former chief of defense staff. You can't go to Sandhurst, the topmost school in the world, military school, and come back and don't dress properly. It's out of the question. So the way we bring up our children is important.
Right.